I started ballet again, guys.
Oh,
I'm sorry, what?
And I started ballet again, so that's my current favorite workout.
Okay.
You get it,
so
Ballerini,
much.
ballerina? But
Hello, everybody.
Hi, CMA Fest. Look at everybody in the back.
I know. Hi, we can see you back there.
You're a part of our podcast taping today.
This is going to be a live episode.
It's a live episode. Are y'all ready to get started? Today's guest is bringing some serious girl boss energy with her. Her latest single, Heart First, is for all of those hopeful romantics out there, and we are hopeful that this song might be giving us a taste of what we can expect from an upcoming project.
That's right. Her journey began at 12 years old when she started writing songs and learning to play the guitar in Knoxville, Tennessee. She was 13 when she came to CMA Fest for the very first time, and then a few years later, she moved to Nashville.
Her debut album, The First Time, came out in 2014. Unapologetically came out in 2017. 2020, we got Kelsea and Ballerini.
She's earned a total of 7 number ones. Her most recent with her hometown hero, Kenny Chesney. And on top of all that, she's also a Grand Ole Opry member and an author of a poetry book, Feel Your Way Through.
Okay, from fan to performer, we are so excited to see her shine during this year's CMA Fest. Please welcome Kelsea Ballerini! Come on up here! Hello!
Hi, friend.
Have a seat.
wow, there's so many people.
I know.
Good morning.
They're here early. They're ready.
Hi, Amber.
Ready for you.
Look at these shoes.
They're my sitting shoes.
That's actually smart.
Just to wear
Will
them.
not be making an appearance later.
We are just excited that you're here. Thank you so much for stopping by.
I'm so happy to do this.
First CMA Fest memories. Tell us what
Okay.
you can remember.
Okay, I think I was 12 with my mom, and she surprised me with tickets for Christmas.
Oh.
And so she let me invite a friend, and then she invited a friend, and it was like a little girls' trip. And it was at the old convention center across the road. Wait, is it gone now? Is
Yeah.
it it's gone?
Yeah. It's where 5th and Broadway is now.
It's giving, she's growing up, she's getting old. But yeah, no, I remember I camped out on the floor. So when the doors opened, I could get in line quick because I had people I needed to meet. I waited in line to meet Taylor and Lady A I had photos with. So I just remember I was so starry-eyed, you know, and just having the access to everything and being in Nashville and celebrating country music, it was just magical. And so both sides of it it's one of my favorite weeks of the year.
And then your first CMA as an artist was in 2015.
Yes.
And then that was just on Bridgestone Arena Plaza, right?
It was. So my first CMA Fest, I had a fan club party, and then I played the stage outside of the arena. And I think I was on like my 3rd single at that point. Maybe I was on Peter Pan.
Okay.
And it was just incredible. And then the very next year, I went to the stadium.
Does it seem like that was a really quick trajectory for you? Because this is something that you'd been dreaming about since you were a little girl. So for all of us, it feels like, wow, she came to town and it took off and it went quick. But for you, does it feel that fast?
It's hard to say because, like, if I compare my journey to other people's, it happened fast, you know, because I have friends that have been in town way longer than I have that are just having their first breaks and stuff. But at the same time, like, I've been writing songs since I was 12 and really truly working towards it since I was a kid. So I don't know. I think things happen as they're meant to and right on time. As Lindsay L says, I love that new song.
Oh, so good.
I really do believe that. So it's hard for me to think it was anything but the right timing. Yeah.
When you did the stadium show and you walked out there, did you feel like that was a I've made it moment?
I went in. I have to go into different. I have like different corners of my brain for different.
Compartmentalize.
I do. Yeah. I'm a big compartmentalizer. She's in therapy. But no, I do. And so sometimes if I know that I have to shut down the emotional part of me to do my job. And I remember I did that. I went out. I did my best. And I remember I walked off stage and Hillary Scott was waiting for me. She had like been there for me because she's like my sister. I just remember I walked off and I saw her waiting for me, and I just got off stage and I just got on my hands and knees and wept. Because that was like the moment, you know?
Yeah.
So I do make sure to like let it catch up and feel it all when it happens.
Okay, let's talk about Heart First. 'Cause
Yes.
it's a bop.
Thank you.
Yes. Give us the details on how it came about.
I never really stopped writing between projects, but I certainly was just kind of throwing paint at the wall for a while to see what felt right and what was going to stick and what I wanted the next chapter to sound like and feel like and all of that. And I've been really inspired by 90s. I think through COVID, I really, instead of listening to what was new, I needed something nostalgic to feel comfortable and to feel safe, you know? And I think a lot of us went back and listened to our favorite older records. And so I think I was just in that headspace, and I was really inspired by that kind of music. And so I really wanted to dive into that kind of more warm sounding, real live instruments, and a story that kind of parallels with Unapologetically, which is just follow your heart. So it felt like the first step.
Yeah, I love that sound. I mean,
Thank you.
it's just like so like breezy and happy. It does make you feel like warm and safe.
Yeah,
So I
summer.
Summer.
love that.
Thank you.
So you've been in the studio with one of my favorite people, Shane McAnally.
I know.
My boss, my
I
day job boss.
know. I love him
And
so
Julian
much.
Vanetta. What has the recording process been like so far?
It has been wild, you guys. So my last record called Kelsea, I was exploring. Like I was exploring the sounds I was influenced by, the songwriters that I never worked with before. I wrote with everyone. I wrote with other artists. It was so exploratory. And I felt like I had hit the point where I just allowed myself to try that. Like I felt brave enough finally to just try that. And it was really fun. I learned a lot about myself, and on the record, like it's kind of like a quilt, you know, like every song is a different songwriter, collaborator group and a different producer group. And so you listen to it and it's not super cohesive, but it's just where I was at. Like I was playing, I was having fun. And I wanted to swing the pendulum back the other way this time, and I wanted it to feel really streamlined and concise, and like it's telling a story, and like it all just goes together top to bottom, because I still, call me old school, I still love records.
Yeah.
Like, I still listen top to bottom when a record by an artist that I love comes out, you know? So yeah, I wanted to walk that line of deep country lyrics and storytelling, but I love pushing boundaries. So
The hair flip. I love it. Yeah.
Julian kind of brings that edge in, and it's just been such a fun process watching them, because they've never worked together before. So watching them collaborate, and we've written a bunch together for it, and I'm really proud of it. It's country.
So the fans want to know, when are we going to get this said album?
Okay, what's today?
Today is the 10th
Of June.
of June.
I would say like maybe around this time next month we'll have more answers.
That's okay.
We're going to let that
As Kelly
simmer.
said yesterday, she's like, before Halloween?
Are we going to have it before Halloween? That's all I'm
Yes.
asking. Okay.
Yes.
So before Halloween.
The tea, yes.
Okay.
For sure.
Before most kids go back to school at Labor Day.
When's that?
Like September, Labor Day?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
I'm trying, y'all. I'm trying.
But there will be more music before the album. Okay, I'm done. Okay.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Are you collaborating with anyone that you love right now?
Kelly, you know what's so funny?
Yeah.
I was like, man, I felt like I was over collaborated. I was like, and I was like, how do I beat this? It's like Shania and Kenny and Halsey. I'm like, okay, I just need to take a break. Like I need to get Paul from Laney. I was like, I just need to get back center. And then I wrote this song, and I was like, it calls for a collab. So I do have one collab.
Okay.
Yes.
Do we know who? Can we give a hint?
Is it a who, or is it
they.
more than one per? Is it a they?
band?
Is it a they?
Is
Okay.
it might be a they.
Okay.
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 All right.
I have my guesses.
Do you?
Yeah.
Do you know?
No, I don't
What's
know.
your guess?
Oh.
I do not know. I promise.
Okay.
We probably shouldn't.
No, we won't.
I know
Let's go-
you guys have guesses too, don't you? I
Let's-
can see them all. They're like, ah! The arms are going up.
Once you know, it will all make so much sense.
Okay. I think I have
That's all I got, though.
I think I have a guess.
Thank you for being a part of our live podcast taping. Thank you guys so much for listening to it. Make sure that you download, find, and follow. We love you. You're amazing. We can't wait for more new music that will be here before October at some point. Thank you. Thank you.